Okay, we are live.
Thanks, Corey. Gene, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Is Mr. White present?
I talked to him today. He was going to be here.
Okay. Well, we can get the roll call, I guess. I'd like to call the Elyria Landmarks Preservation Commission meeting to order at 1 minute after 5 on the 14th of June. Can you give the roll call?
Tom Aiden.
Here.
Bill Bird.
Here.
John Davidson.
Here.
Clint Robacher.
Here.
Sheila Massimiani. She told me ahead of time she wouldn't be here. Mary Ann Kloss. Blaine Bryson.
Here.
Caitlin Valley.
Here.
And our applicant is Robert White at 345 Fifth Street. I'm not sure if Robert's here.
Could Corey let us know?
Who were we looking for?
Robert White.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, Robert. All right. Thank you, Robert.
All right.
So I'd like to make a motion that we address the applicant that's here to talk about his case.
I will second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Saying aye.
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 Aye. All right.
Any opposed? Okay, Mr. White.
So, like, what
Mr.
exactly
White?
do you want me to do?
Well, you just submitted. You submitted a receipt that you installed wooden windows.
Yes,
I mean, you installed. Yeah, you said you installed wooden windows on the front of your house on Fifth Street.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did anyone have any questions? Did anybody get Did everyone get the note from that Sheila had sent in? Sheila, that isn't here today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. White, Sheila had contacted the company that gave you the receipt or the receipt that you submitted, and they informed her that they don't make wooden windows, sir.
Well, that's the company I got it from.
Okay. Well, what's the commission's? Do you have any questions for any of the commission members?
Well, is the wood vinyl covered?
They informed Sheila that they didn't make any wooden windows. All their windows were vinyl.
Mm.
If I could speak, I interpreted the email as saying that they didn't just make vinyl windows, but I believe it said, I'm trying to look for the email right now, but it didn't say that they made only vinyl windows, but they made vinyl windows. So I don't know if it's necessarily clear whether or not it's only vinyl or if they make windows out of other products.
Okay. Well, I'm only going with what Sheila had shared with me, so maybe we need to get that clarified before we move forward. What does everybody else think?
The email to me is perfectly clear. It says, "Thank you very much for reaching out. We manufacture vinyl windows." They don't state that they manufacture a variety. They simply state they manufacture vinyl windows. I agree we need to clarify, but I think the email is very clear.
I think the email was clear, but I do have a question on it only because there was the attachment of the information on what was actually requested, and it did have a charge for extra amount for wooden frames. So I think we need clarification on what was actually done.
Okay. Mr. White, can you give us any clarification on that, sir?
Not right now because it happened so long ago. I don't really remember.
Okay, well, did they have to reframe your windows to make the sashes work? You know?
I don't believe there's any sashes on there. I think they're just solid windows, like see-through glass.
So do the windows not, they don't open and close?
No.
Okay, they're just a solid piece.
Yeah.
I see. So did they have to frame that in? Did they have to put a frame around those windows that was made of wood?
They might have just used the wood that was already there.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Any other questions? Were those windows that... I have a question. Sorry. Go on, John.
All this seems very confusing as to what is there now. That's all I can say. And what does the owner, Mr. White, what do you feel is there? And do the windows look like they have vinyl on them? I mean, you can tell that.
It doesn't look like it to me.
Is there any way we can get any kind of certification from the company that installed them as to what exactly they installed? Because I think we're spinning our wheels here. We just simply need
I
to
did
know.
hand you guys the receipt that I had from it.
Does it state specifically on the receipt exactly what was installed, what the materials are?
Picture frame windows, I believe, something like that. With
But
like a grid in it.
Could
Can
we
we
ask...
have a, can we have
I'm
a
sorry.
representative from the company give us a statement that sold the window? This is Mary Ann.
Hi, Mary Ann.
Hi, Marianne.
Is there any way that a representative from the company that sold the window to Mr. White can give us a clear description of exactly what is there?
I can see.
Wonder if... I have a question for Gene. Do you think that... Who's the building inspector that started this? Because I don't remember his name.
Ray Langdon.
Ray Langdon. Could we ask Ray Langdon to stop there and tell us what's there? I mean, I'm just fishing, I'm pulling at straws here. I think that's a good idea, Mary Ann, but
That's an
I
excellent
don't know if
idea.
the company would do that for anyone or not.
He could do it. I'd have to ask him if he's comfortable with that. I'm sure he's already wrote up his reports.
Okay.
But,
I,
from him and the company.
yeah, okay. Well,
Problem
Well-
is, it's right now, everything seems to be drifting in the world of the anecdotal. We need something specific to confirm for us what is actually on there, or someone to tell us definitively before we can really make a fair and honest decision on this.
I agree
For
with
the
Clint.
most part, the house is
I agree with
kept up.
I have to agree with that. We have got no hard information, just a lot of anecdotal stuff.
and there was somebody else that was speaking too, so we want to make sure they get their opportunity. I couldn't hear them.
Yeah, I was saying either way, the property is well maintained, like the house is kept up, all my tenants are happy. Like, why are we still doing this?
Well, we follow the guidelines by the Department of Interior. So that's, we didn't make them up ourselves, or nobody from the city just sort of made them up. It's just that we're following the Department of Interior's guidelines. That's what we're doing, That's Mr. White, I'm sure, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So that's what we're doing, Mr. White, is just following those guidelines. Did the windows open before? Were those French door windows that opened up to the front porch or whatever you call that
When
area
I
out
got the
there?
house, they were always just windows. They never opened or anything. But
They
they were
didn't
just
open?
pulled apart and drafty.
I see.
Yeah,
Well,
like before I got the house was abandoned for like 5 years, so it took me a while to fix it up.
yeah, I knew that the Dixons owned it before. So, well, I think that, you know, any pleasure, anybody have any suggestions? The only thing I can see is we have to make sure that we know what we're voting on completely, I think. But what's everybody else think?
What is the
don't
quickest
know.
way for us to get this information?
I'm sorry,
would say
Clint,
the
I didn't
building is-
understand you.
I'm sorry, I asked, what is the quickest way to get this information so that we're not, spinning everybody's wheels? Should we contact this company directly and have them look in their records? What is the most expeditious way to bring this to a
That seems
close?
like a good idea.
I agree. I agree. If Mr. White's memory is not clear, the company should have this down somewhere as a part numbers or something that has a complete legal description of what he installed.
Well,
Certainly.
I think on the receipt that Mr. White submitted, it's probably got a date, so maybe the company could look that up. Gene, is that something you could do, or do you want me to do that, or what's everyone's pleasure?
I could call them and find out if they'll give me that information. And, get back with you tomorrow, Tom.
Okay, and you've got the date on it from the Mr. White's receipt that he submitted, so to try to help the company be able to find that information, you know?
How long
Yeah.
ago were the windows put in?
Looks like 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they'll have that. You know, that's
Yeah,
not-
okay. Well, so I guess I suggest that that we would table this until we get that information so we can act intelligently on this application. Does everybody agree, or?
I will make a motion that we table this until we get the information we need.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, anyone opposed? Okay. Well, thanks for your trouble, Mr. White, and all the Landmarks members. Maybe we'll get this concluded relatively soon. I'm sure all of us hope that's the case.
Certainly.
Is there any other business we have to do tonight, Jean?
Just look over the minutes. I got some, response back from them, but if there's any, corrections or,
Okay. I'll do mine tonight, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
okay.
For me. And then I wanted to thank and just welcome the two new Landmarks members to the commission. Thank you very much, both of you, for agreeing to serve on this committee.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I guess I would have, if we don't have anything else to do, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it, Davidson.
That would be a first, John.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you, everyone. Go out and enjoy the sunshine.
Have a great night.
Right.
Yeah. Thank
Fair
you.
enough.
Bye now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.